I don't know. I guess it's like Europe with the mustache man in the 30s. They're like, everyone's just like, I don't know. It doesn't seem like a good guy, but how bad could it get, right? Like, ugh. Hindsight is 2020, friends. And the aggressive expansion is minimal, especially if I fire onto Burgundy, which wasn't my initial thought for my immediate follow-up war to this. All of the allies join. Don't care about these allies. Don't care about the co-belligerents. They're just basically a little bit of a cherry on top. It's a little change on top. Greetings and welcome back again. You found Chimo Chills. We are playing England. And we are going for the wonderful, and I gotta say fun, Brentry achievement. Fun so far, starting as England, form the Angevin Kingdom. I say Angevin Empire, and enact all the crowns of parliamentary issues. Well, we've enacted maybe one or two of them. We've released Ireland. There's like a Spanish decision to make later. Lots of great stuff to accomplish. But what I was waiting for in between episodes, I've been improving relations with Brittany. I'm going for the peaceful vassalization of him. And then, depending on if and when the Pope man would excommunicate Provence, I would either do a core return or I would attack for the excommunication. But look what popped up as I was passing time. I only put 5 in. That's the best. I won the Courier Controller. That didn't happen in a single one of my practice goes. So, but it does give us the option to attack Provence when we want. The only mistake I technically made, if I had known for sure I was going to be the Courier Controller, I should have taken the Justified Wars first before the Transfer Subject. Okay, I'm not psychic. I wasn't able to determine that. That would have helped a little bit. I'm not going to wait that amount of time. That's like 12 years for my next, to get Justified Wars. So I'm not going to wait 12 years to fire this war. We're just going to fire it as is, and then my following war will be core return with him, and I'm hoping to take all of his land, one war, right here. So let's go. And then after that, we'll look at firing on Denmark and other targets, but all in due time. Okay, let's get everyone down, ready to go. So I don't have to wait anymore. I can fire my war. And we definitely want... definitely want some armies down here. Actually, I want them everywhere, pretty much. I want to jump on all these forts. The only place I don't see armies is over here, actually. And finally, my last 16,000. Come across, boys. You are needed. Men, you are needed. Okay, again... don't see any armies. Lorraine will have an army. Should be a subject of Provence still. He is. Provence. Perfect. He's big enough to make my rival, so we'll make him my rival. I'm going to wait till the end of the month. Then we're going to click on... Where am I looking? Here we go. Diplomatic interface. Papal actions. Excommunicate. Munich, we don't care. Monthly tick occurs. There we go. Beautiful. We got the excommunicated ruler on Provence, and we can call in a ton of people. So I was playing around with this before. If I co-belligerent Venice, it gets the knights in, who I could potentially just take as a subject. That gets me down into the Caribbean. Or, correction, into the Mediterranean. I could go to Cyprus after, start plucking off, plan my attacks against the Ottoman. Because I won't be able to core down here is the only problem. I won't have the coring range until I take at least a plot here. The other way is I go in Florence, and maybe I'll get the coring range for one of these two plots during the war. Because I won't get it with Venice. I don't see me using up a slot just for the knights. I don't actually think it's worth it. Yeah, I'm not going to co-belligerent these countries. Saluzzo, sure. Naples, sure. I guess I have so many countries coming in on my behalf, it's not that important. And we're going to make this excommunic ruler for Aix. Awi? Let's call it Awi. And I can't fire till the end of the month. Not a problem. Okay, we can fire. What did I say? I said the Florence size with Saluzzo with Naples. All the boys. Luca as well. No, no Luca. Not required. For excommunic ruler of Awi. Let's jump on this. Okay, so Lorraine is my enemy's army. Let's go smash that guy. And we'll go Barra and then up to Verdun on the fort. There's the bulk of his army. Guess I'll hit Saluzzo first and then... Can't go in and out? Sure. Pretty sure I can, man, but alright. Gonna be getting a lot of prestige through this fight, so we're okay. Taking prestige. It's 10,000. If he goes fights other people, that'd be ideal for me. Totally okay with that. Austria might want Lorraine, but I'm not going to give him it anyways. It'll be only if I wanted to vassalize Lorraine in this war. Which I don't think he counts as the 25%. I think it's only on Provence, the excommunicated ruler thing. Oh, I have to pick up the bull. Let's go with the institution spread. As long as he's running away from me, it's okay, the roundabout route. And I will take the cheaper Diplo Advisor. I like that. Okay, let's get that divided up too. Get you onto the fort. Yeah, he did run straight for it. Austria wants it. He has the province right next to it. That's okay. Austria's not getting squat from this war, so he can want whatever the heck he wants. He's not going to get. Want and get are two different words, okay? What he wants, he's not getting. Just improving with all the boys around. Still currying favors. Would like to get Brittany as my vassal during this war, if possible. We'll see. That was a failed estate. No biggie. I am going to extend these monopolies for now. Though we are going to finally start growing here. Before I wasn't growing. I was just taking on more subjects and more subjects and more subjects. The English territories will finally start expanding. Can't get on that fort. I guess we do have pretty significant naval advantage. I don't need to be too respectful here. And I think at this point we can Mach Speed 5 for a bit. The enemy numbers are big, but they don't seem to be trying to bother me. I don't see him in... I'm not sure who they're invading. Typically they go after the second strongest, or who they perceive to be the second weakest of the alliance, but I'm not seeing that so far. I'm going to hold off on taking my next admin tech. I don't need all these tech penalties, 40% tech penalty. No thank you, I say. Keep working on Brittany. And also top up with random allies. Or just around the map. Milan, I don't need you in a coalition as I am about to rapidly grow to your border. Savoy already knows where it's at. Genoa, I don't need you in a coalition as I rapidly grow to your border. You're going to see a recurring theme here No one needs me in their coalition as I rapidly expand to their border. Oh, I was wrong. See that? Austria gave me Lorraine. I was mistaken. All right, that's full. Oh no, not full siege on Provence yet. Let's bring you down here, and I think I'll just have my armies train. I don't need to waste my manpower on this. Boom, that was a naval battle one. All right, so definitely one of the armies back to Maine. You to Bordeaux, and I will have my Merc army come in and help siege down the all the forts that are to siege. Oh, right there. Into Saluzzo. All right, now we're checking our truces. Brittany, don't care. I can fire on Burgundy at any point, and we've very effectively kept the coalition from forming. All of the neighboring countries are very suspicious of this growing England kingdom, but they're not willing to fight me. You know, they're just like, I don't know. I guess it's like Europe with the mustache man in the 30s. They're like, everyone's just like, I don't know. It doesn't seem like a good guy, but how bad could it get, right? Like, ugh. Hindsight is 2020, friends. Brunswick, I don't know, Munster. We're done. Let's say, oh, Brandenburg's already loving me. Brandenburg could love me more. And we'll just get our armies trained for the rest of this war. I love it. Love having the vassal swarm, the alliance swarm, I guess it is. And the whole time, like, our aggressive expansion in the area is ticking down. We're not taking losses. Keep building our marketplaces as you do. Little production loss. Let's see, Bohemia. He is an elector, so at some point I'm going to make a play. I'm going to ditch Austria as an ally and then start making plays for electors. So Lucca, I did not co-belligerent, so I just take, as long as there's no aggressive expansion. Except Lucca can go on his way. We don't talk about Lucca. Suppose I'll spend another 5. I could win the Holy See again. I don't mind the extra diplomat and foreign progress 50 admin. I think reform progress is where it's at there. End of the Castilian Civil War. They are brought closer to Portugal by their decision. I respect that. I respect that. So Milan is feeling it. 3 leagues. You could love me more. Switzerland's not topped. No, I don't even need to bother sending the army down there. We're good. He can just come north. Love it. I think I have more manpower than when I started that war. I have to love that. Now, let's just make sure. No, he doesn't have any cores. I'm not looking to take any of his cores. I could vassalize him right now. Let's go ahead and do that. Influence the nation. Next, we'll send some ducats. 25 are required, and just like that, we have our next subject. Beautiful. Okay. Brittany is in the fold. You are under Papa's wings. You are safe, Brittany. Nothing can hurt you any longer. You are safe, sweet child. Start sailing on back. Okay. Now, I don't think I have the coring range for these countries. No, I just don't. Make Florence a vassal? That wasn't exactly the plan. Yeah. Naples is way too big now. Could give provinces to Aragon and then in a future war take them back. No, I think what I'll do is just break up the alliances as I see fit. Well, he doesn't really have a ton of alliances I care about. I guess take away his access to Venice, his cash. I don't mind him keeping his cores. Sure, you can even hold on to Split. Yeah, the fact that I can just... Because I have no aggressive expansion down in Italy. What does it look like then? We go all of that, and these two. I believe these ones are going to be, yeah, 10 compared to 6 of Verdun. So these guys aren't at that reduced rate. I don't think Saluzzo almost seems at that reduced rate too. Or is it just because I co-belliger him? So that's 51 AE. And no coalition. I could fire on Burgundy basically right away. And this is 43. So I'd have to not take Saluzzo. But I'm another over. You know what? I'm not going to do that this war. I'll be able to fire future wars right after. I can have him release Siena and then maybe just peacefully vassalize. Who's smaller at a Pisa or Siena? So Pisa would be the easier vassalize. So let's release Pisa then. Take all the cash. Yeah, you can say allied with Provence. I'm okay with that. How close are we to actually taking this idea? Or institution? Oh, we're pretty close. We're pretty close. Maybe after this peace deal. Saluzzo. Can't make it a core. I think I want to do it this way. I want to take Saluzzo too. It's a mountain fort. It pushes me into Italy. It's not in the HRE, so there's no worry about them asking for it back. And the aggressive expansion is minimal, especially if I fire onto Burgundy, which wasn't my initial thought for my immediate follow-up war to this. Mainz, Dortmund, Trier, Mulhouse. See, these countries can form it. But they're all small is the thing. I can just fire on that coalition. Okay, we'll just do it. We'll just do it. When in doubt, take the land. Don't overthink it, guys. Just take the land. Okay, we're spreading land. Concentrate in Provence. Saluzzo, we will core you when I can. I'm definitely keeping that mountain fort. Yes, please. Marat. Okay, we're all coring up. Yeah, and I'm going to take the next institution before I take these techs. So he's in a war already. Ah, I see that. He's expanding into Savoy. I don't mind him expanding is the thing. But I would rather get to war in the north. None of my allies will join me. That's a little vexing. Let's spend some trust with the boys. See if we can't fix that. I should have some extra now. Oh yeah, I got extra trust with everyone. Palatinate denied. Denied, Palatinate. That's a hard denied. Yeah, I got trust to spend with everyone now. So who was it? It was like Mulhouse and like just random countries. I think Mulhouse is one of them. The mighty Mulhouse. Palatinat, let's get you out of it. Yeah, the 3 and 4 province ones, you do want to try to keep out as much as possible. It's not always possible, obviously, but... Where were those rebels? Those are my subjects. Let's go help out if we can. If we can get there in time. It just makes them like you that little bit more. So it's worth doing. Action troops. And we're on Mach Speed 5. That coalition isn't forming up. And our next government reform. Diplo relations +1. That one's not bad. Possible advisors, reform, progress, growth. That's also very good. But I like all these subjects. I'm liking all the subjects, okay? I'm liking all the subjects. And I'm going to have vassals for a long time. But I don't take tributary. I don't really take tributary. So let's do it the possible advisor, reform, progress, growth. It's the classic one to pick there. I think it's what most people pick. I think. Let's just see if we can exploit to get our... There we go. Just pop down, embrace that institution. Renaissance, embrace. We'll take our admin tech and our military techs right away. Pass the Diherito Commodore Act. Yes. I say yes to that. And our force limit, we are now 400. So let's build some units. 1, 2, 3, 4. Burgundy, oh Burgundy. Portugal. Portugal going to war with Morocco. Oh, he's already kicking the snot out of Morocco. Okay. As long as you don't expect me to do anything, Portugal, you can have my arms. You have my axe and my bow. Actually, you get nothing from me. Oh, I'm not the Pope man anymore. I lost my my diplomat. Oh no, it happens so quick because the popes are always so old when they come to power. So I mean, it makes sense. But yeah, I'll just keep spending just the 5 each time, and you'll get back to training. We got a crusade going on. Cool. I like crusades. Crusades are pretty cool, I hear. Oh yeah, it's a tiny Morocco. He doesn't need my help at all. So Burgundy pieced out, took a big slice of Savoy. Totally cool with that. Can I have Dishmarschen? Gets me on the border with Denmark. Makes it pretty big though. I don't know about making it that big of a war. And I can get a humiliate in during this. While my friends do all the work. I think that's going to be our play. And then the following episode, we're going to attack Denmark for the for his junior partners, which he still has. He still has Sweden and Norway, which is ideal for us. We want to take both of them one at a time. Yeah, that's our play here. We're going to attack Burgundy here. I'll take at least one of his subjects, maybe a smaller one like Flanders. If I can handle it, I'll take Brabant or Holland, and then the following turn we jump up here to Sweden. At that point, I don't know how I keep the coalitions from forming. Honestly, like they're just going to start forming at that point. The Isle is next year. We will fire on him. I don't think there's any subjects we're going to be able to absorb for a while. It'll be Scotland first. And hey, it's only 3 years. It's not too long. We will get back to improving with him in a moment. the front line. Lombard, total defensiveness to the end of the game. It's down here. I will take that for sure. Yeah, it makes it basically like a mountain plot. Bonus. We'll just take the cash flat out. They're also cheap. I get the inflation reduction guy and the trade. I believe those are the two we need for the radical reforms. You get 400 mana if that pops up. See if that pays off for me. I believe those are the two we need. Now, as always, before you declare a war, you want to see if... No, I can't seize land because this war. Kind of prefer to seize the land before I declare it. So we're just going to Mach Speed 5 train for a second here. Pisa, I can take him as a subject. Maybe I should do that too. Well, I can take all these guys down. Now that I've got down here, all these guys are kind of cool with being my subject. So I can take my pick. Luca's the biggest, but he's not as ready as Pisa, where Pisa's like, my man, just let me be your subject. I love you. I want to be you. Boom. Okay, there you go. That war is done. That allows us to summon the Diet. It gets our loyalty above 50. We can seize land. No rebellions pop. Papal State 100. I don't even think that's possible at this point. No, that's not even possible. Savoy, a subject of England. Or a workshop in Bordeaux. Savoy, I have no truce with you. Savoy will be my subject peacefully. I don't even got to go to war with him. That would get me a Diplo rep bonus for 10 years. Or the counting house in Bordeaux. I am going to peacefully vassalize Savoy, but I think I'm going to take the mission for the counting house in Savoy. It's more useful than just loyalty and some... Diplo rep's good, don't get me wrong, but... money is gooder. So we're going to go with the money option. We've already seized the land. Next step is I want to make sure nobody tries to grab Savoy away from me. So I'm going to... Ooh, I don't have to ally him right away. I could just try and... Do I really care going 2 over? It's not the end of the world. Okay, what I'll do is I'll just send warnings out. So it's just Milan, Montferrand. We can send a warning to him. And we can send a warning to Savoy. I don't want him getting to wars. Luca, I don't want him thinking about it. No one over here attack my neighbors. That's the key. I want Savoy for myself. It's just my neighbors. You can attack anyone else, man. Like, literally anyone else. Stop you from training. And then after this war, I will begin making Savoy my my subject here. I'm going to need to attack Avignon at some point, but details. We'll get there. Oh, I could do that now, too. That'd be really easy to do right now. All the same, we have stalled long enough. Picardy is going to be the war goal. All of the allies join. Don't care about these allies. Don't care about the co-belligerents. They're just basically a little bit of a cherry on top. It's a little change on top. And since my morale is down on my guys, that's why I'm keeping everyone really close together. I should get out of the Mach speed so I don't get a junky battle. What are you thinking? Are you going after him? No. He's going after my plot. I understand. Almost seems like... Yeah, he is coming to my plot. He's coming after me. You're not hunting me, I'm hunting you. Let's just sail around a couple times, smash who we can smash. And I was saying earlier about spending my favors. I guess not as many on Austria, but I have more with my Iberian brothers here. Oh, not to Aragon right away. Portugal, tons. Hey, we got a heavy. Take out more of those, please. And now our morale's up. I can separate my armies. I can get onto another fort. That's all I was just waiting on. I didn't want to jump on another fort. Actually, there's not really exposed forts around. Diplo relations +1. Yes, please. So we're back up to our Diplo limit. And we'll go back over it after this war with Savoy. Finally, who did I say? Aragon. Oh, maybe I don't want to spend this trust. I can return core Provence from both these guys. Yes, I don't want to spend that trust up. I want to save that trust up. Okay. Noted. 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 It might even be worth currying favors with the two of them. So as soon as the war is done, I can get both those provinces back. Say a monster. It's the monster mash. He did the mash. It was a monster mash. Aragon, we got 16 and only 11 for Castile. We'll start currying favors with him first. I think this is some time for some mock speed 5. The enemy numbers are still significant, but our numbers are significanter. We're good. It's fine. There you go. Nice little base production in Bordeaux. My valuable grapes are paying off for me. I'm going to upgrade that when I can. Austria, we can... Where's your opinion on me? Have I not improved relations? It's only +8. Austria, I'm sorry. I've been ignoring you down there. That's totally my bad. Totally my bad. And we'll get the rest of our cores going. London, yes, 0.4. That's a hard yes for me, dog. Now that this guy has topped up with him, we'll proclaim guarantees to our Iberian friends. And then we'll get back to, like, currying favors with him. You, yes, please. Ducats, I'll just say trust. I'll say Aragon, want to curry favors with my man. And my free diplomat. I don't know. Always countries ready to be mad at me. So we'll just always get ahead of it. Start topping up with the boys. And I'm just going to focus on fort to fort. Hey, a free 3 army professionalism. We're at 18. Can't complain about that. Stab loss. I'm at +3. No, I'll oof. I don't really want to take a loan. I can avoid it. There we go. It's fine. I'll have Burgundy sort out my coffers. We'll sort out our books. We'll balance the books at Burgundy's expense after this. So it's totally fine. Get you up to French Colf. Kind of running out of forts to siege down here. Might be time to go run. Maybe time to get one of my army training, as I like to do. I start a war and then I just run off and go train for the duration of it. Whatever. Don't judge me. Okay, you know me. Get to training. To the moon with the Austrians, and everything else is handled. My vassal swarm, my ally vassal swarm. Oh, he still has 42,000 troops. I guess they're invading Austria. Not a good plan. Not a good plan. And I'll do a troop count. I'll be getting cannons soon enough, so I'll probably save if I only have like 2 slots for, hey, AE impact minus 5% for 10 years. Just pops up randomly on his own. Gotta like that. That's another 4. I'd say that's time to get you to Calais and training. Finally, we have an army up here in Munster. Toulon, Barros. Isn't Toulon on the mainland here? Oh, down here. I don't normally not take it. I guess I could do some more exploiting land. All right, we'll exploit some more land. And I just leave that to auto take it on its own. I want to be able to use that effect for as long as possible. So you don't want to actually click the button. Just as tempting as it is, ignore the button. Don't touch the button. Now, did we have any co-belligerents? No, it's just Burgundy and his allies. What kind of a debate do we have here? What kind of a debate do we have? Increase taxes. Culture conversion cause. Appoint the admiral. Expand the Diplo Corps. Quartering of troops. Curtail the French nobility. That is the one we want. That lets us get a mission done. Little corruption never hurt no one. Boom. All right, so we lost a stab on that, but you gotta pick. You gotta get through it. Get a little rebellion going. My allies will handle that, and we have shattered the French nobility. Our king gets bonus traits. Is this my king? Hold on, let's see. Charles I James. Yeah, he's 53. I think I should wait till I have a younger ruler. Because it doesn't matter about keeping France. France is super loyal. France is cool, man. France is totally cool with me. He's got no issues. What do you think? Are they going to do it? I'm waiting for them to attack these rebels. You can do it, allies. You can do it. I know you can. Half-cost Diplo guy. Half-cost Diplo guy is nice. I don't know if I'll take him right away because I'm still hoping for the radical reforms, but I will leave it for now. Okay, guys, look at these big... All right, fine. I'm going to stop one of my army groups from training because they don't seem to be attacking these rebels. Hello. Kill the rebels. Boom. Rebels. I don't know. My mistake. They are now onto them. They have heard me. They have heard their master's wishes. Smash, 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 smash. There you go. The rebels are done. We got black flag. Okay. Try this again. That would be East Phrygia. What are we looking to take? It's still at 4, so we're talking 60 a year. So it's still like 4 years now. I can't wait on the justified wars, but I will be able to take advantage of it in my first war with Denmark. But there's no point in trying to wait for it now. That's what I was just determining there. So then we're just going to run it out to the end of this year. Oh, yes, because, of course, Provence still exists. That's why Lorraine. I didn't eradicate Provence. Yes, yes, yes. That makes perfect sense. Oh, the Iberian wedding fired. Oh, I won't be able to peacefully return this to France, I don't think, until he would absorb it. I can still do it through war, but oh, that's too bad. I don't think. Aragon, we're at war. Aragon's at war. Oh, maybe we can. Maybe we can. I'm going to leave him still currying favors with him. Why not? Get my buddy back from Austria. I really like diplomats. I'm not going to lie, guys. But we're falling behind. So I'll take this one tech. And then I'll get back to my getting more diplomats. And we take this to the end of the year. First things first, East Frisians. All of the cash. Should have checked if it didn't enter the HRE. If it didn't enter the HRE, you can just take it. Whatever. No one cares. No big deal. It's cool. We're all fine with it. Other missions have popped up. Okay, again, we just take this to the end of the year. 30th of December. Treaties. Now you're going to see, like, expensive ones up here. But then down below, there should be half-cost ones. That's this Age of Discovery bonus. It allows us to take far bigger. Brabance's biggest subject. Holland being his second largest. I remember I didn't fire on the Isle. I forgot to fire on the Isle. That definitely expired. That was supposed to be part of this episode. Let's do this quick. Let's do this quick. This will be quick. I can't seize land, so we don't care about that. Unless I want to start allying him, which I don't care about that either. Okay, so we will piece this out. I'm going to make it for Holland. And then I want the Humiliate for the age objective. Good, good. Okay, now we're going to right away pick them up from Holland. Let the tick occur. We're going a little long, guys. I forgot to fire the Isle War. I wanted to have that done this episode, too. Okay, let's get you up to Sutherland. You can train, and we'll have one army transported over. You cannot hide. Your navy will not save you. Get that thought out of your mind. Just Mach speed 5 that. And get the rest of the boys. Actually, I don't think it's required. We've already wiped them out. It is definitely not required. Piedmont, definitely cores. Have you guys repair, and then I just want to sit off the coastline, help out with the yeah, what is it? Blockade bonus. There you go. I was gonna say bombard bonus, but that's not it. Now we're at peace. Let's see if we can return these cores while he's still a subject. No, just because we're at war, but he may return it afterwards. So let's keep that going. I don't want Castile to abandon me as an ally, so we'll top up with him. I also want Holland to love me, so let's start topping up with him too. Okay, so we're coming up on max military mana. That's okay. I'll just take it. 14%. Oh, that's cannons. That's cannons. Let's add a cannon to both of these armies. I don't care what my force limit is. If it's over, it's over. I want the cannons. Good, good. Get you joined up in London. This time we don't have to wait till the end of the year. We can just piece it out. 1, 2. No aggressive expansion to really worry about. You know the deal. We're going to core that up. Now I think that gets us a mission. Subjugate Scotland. 75 admin power. The purchase of the Orkneys. If he'll sell it to me, I'll take it. Nice. I think I got an auto core on that too. I do. It's an automatic core. I don't even have to core it. Perfect. Switch that over to English right away. No point in waiting out on that. Unify the Isle. 25 prestige. Everything over is monarch points. We have Unify the Isle. I'm not taking Shatter that because I want the bonuses for a younger ruler. He's 55, you know. Finally, what we want to check here is, because I'm curious just as much as you are, you might be wondering the same thing, is we can. I just got to get more favors. He'll already do Santiago. There we go. So France is one more province. And once we get more favors with Aragon, how many more was it? I feel like that was pretty close. 39, and we're at 32. Okay, so next episode, that will happen on its own. I'll allow him to keep currying favors. We'll get that return to France. That was pretty good, guys. We got the Excommunicate War off on Provence. We're going to finish Provence off with no aggressive expansion next time, and we have very effectively no coalitions. Let's go into our opinion. No coalition. We got some angry countries, but no coalitions. Thanks for making it to the end, guys. If you're still listening to my voice, you are an absolute Giga Chad Lord. Go have yourself a great day. Until next time, goodbye.